brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday. Yesterday I was finally able to grill myself some meat outside. And today I will be spending the whole freaking day in the garden. Hopefully I will cut the grass. We will see if the grass cutter is still okay. But enough yammering. Let's get into the sports hammering. Yesterday's deck was way too competitive, so I want to build something a little bit more janky. And I think that I did bad, because this is still pretty good. This is just still pretty good. Only throwing one Strixhaven Stadium in here doesn't make it too janky, but we still want to win some games, so hey. So the Strixhaven Stadium, pretty freaking sweet. It is a very weird win condition. You can add 1 mana, so it is a kind of a ramp, a colorless ramp. And whenever you tap it, you put a point counter on it. Is it point counters? Yeah. And whenever a creature you own deals combat damage to another player, you put a point counter on the stadium. And then if you have 10 or more point counters on it, target player loses the game. So hey, pretty freaking good. You put the stadium down, you attack in with all of your creatures, and they are freaking gonzo. And the rest of the deck is making sure that we can kill him with sports, because that is what we want to do. And that is why we have some Goldspan Dragons, because they're hasty boys for the ramping. We have some Alrund Epiphanies, so we can take an extra turn and then get in there with those creatures. And we have the Vorinclex Monstrous Rider. This monster energy drink drinking monster is so freaking sweet with the stadium. So, let's say you have 6 mana and a stadium. You pay your 6 mana, put down the Vorinclex, you have all of your creatures out, then you tap the stadium, you get 2 points already, thanks to the Vorinclex, because all of your counters get doubled. Then you attack in with the Vorinclex, your Goldspan Dragon, your 2 birdies, that makes 8 more counters on the stadium, and boom, you win the game. Just like that. So it is pretty freaking sweet. So, then what is the rest of the deck? Why is this so good? Well, because we have 4 Genesis Ultimatum, and we have a lot of permanents that we can put on the board. So I made it a little bit better that way. So non-permanent spells that we have are only 3. 3 non-permanent spells that we have, and that is the Cultivates, the Storm's Wrath, and the Alrund's Epiphany. And apart from the Cultivate, if you get one of these 2 in your hand, it's not even that bad. So it is very freaking sweet. So, what is the rest? Well, we have the Bonecrusher Giant, so you can even decide if you want to shock or if you want the Bonecrusher on the field if you put down the Genesis Ultimatum and it offers you up the Bonecrusher Giant. We will put down the Strixhaven Stadium, our Goldspan Dragon, and a Vorinclex, and bam, we get in there for so many sport points. Then we have the Wolfwillow Haven, because look at it. This wolf has cinnamon buns on his body. What else do you want for a wolf? Maybe you won't be able to eat him because he's a freaking wolf. He will eat you before. But it still has cinnamon buns on his body. And it ramps for a green. So it is very freaking good. So in the early game, you put down the green source and whatever source. You put down the Wolfwillow Haven. Then you cultivate. Turn 4, you will have your Goldspan Dragon out. Turn 5, you will have your Genesis Ultimatum out. Pretty freaking sweet indeed. Another nice card that I don't get why people are playing more is the Confounding Conundrum. This is so good when you're up against those Yorion decks, because they will ramp, and on turn 2, you put down the Confounding Conundrum, draw a card, they ramp, and they have to return one of their lands to their hand, so there's no ramping going on for the Yorion decks. So, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to their hand. So, let's say, turn 2, you put down the Conundrum. Turn 3, it's their turn 3, your turn 2. They put down a Cultivate, and they just have to return one of their lands to their hand. They can't crack Fabled Passages during their turn, nothing of the sort. Even if they put down, I don't know, a Binding of the Old Gods. They put down the 5th land with the Binding of the Old Gods. They play another land to play the Yorion because the 5th land is tapped. Boom, they have to return 1 land to their hand. It is so freaking sweet. I'm even doing the movement because it is so sweet. So grand. Alright, so this is a very freaking fun deck. It is sports. And land-wise, we have 4 World 3s because we want to make sure that we have all the mana we need for Genesis Ultimatum. With 3 Ketria Triomes because it has cat in its name. Then we have 6 beautiful Bob Ross forests with 6 beautiful Bob Ross mountains, and we have 5 beautiful Bob Ross islands. So maybe you could put in 1 more island and exchange it for 1 mountain, but I didn't encounter any problems until now, so I'm keeping the mana base as it is. Also, we have these very beautiful Platinum Angel sleeves, so nothing can go wrong. We can't even lose the game. So, did I forget anything? I forgot nothing. If you enjoyed this deck, make sure to like the video. And yeah, if you enjoyed me, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, there's been a very weird glitch on YouTube, so don't trust YouTube when it says that I lost 30 subs in a day. They just cut out 2 days of existence out of my channel. I hope I will get them back. It also says I have 0 views on something, even though there's clearly views, so something very weird is going on with YouTube since yesterday, because yesterday's video was so freaking late I had to re-upload it 2 times because YouTube wasn't able to just, render it on their end. So there was no processing going on. That was so freaking weird. But hey, enough yammering. Let's get into those games. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those sporty games. So yesterday's deck was way too good. That is why today we're playing another Strixhaven Stadium version 2.0. We're going first. I don't have any green yet, but I have a Storm's Wrath and an Alrund Epiphany and a Goldspan Dragon, so I really want to keep this one. All we need is a green source, sooner or later. There you freaking go. Alright. This is way sooner than later. Alright, but we're up against a control-y deck, which I really don't like. Oh, here the Conundrum would have been nice. There you go. That is why the Conundrum is in here. Because of the Fabled Passage. And all the other ramp decks. Okay. Well, I think we're just ramping good in the neighborhood. We're just freaking ramping good in the neighborhood. So, I hope we don't get stuck on lands. That would be painful. Just a little painful. Just a little bit painful. He's foretelling something as well. Okay, because why am I saying as well? Because I am doing so as well. Alrighty. So, getting in there for 4 with the Goldspan Dragon always feels pretty freaking sweet. And next turn we can play the Alrund Epiphany. Come whatever, we can do it. And we will. Trust me, we will. This is okay. Not perfect, but okay. Push the wrong button. Push even. Push even, my friend. Ranzig, push even. Also, ranzig means rotten in German. If your milk is rancid, it is spoiled. Very spoiled. Dude, it's not that hard. Just push the button. Push the button. Alright, he pushed the button. This is kind of unfair, but I'm okay with that. Because it's my turn, so yeah. Oh boy, alright. So next turn we even have the Genesis Ultimatum. Feels pretty tasty indeed. Pretty freaking tasty indeed. Alright, they need to do something here. Need to do it. So, woof, and they just surrendered. Oh, we couldn't even get to do sports part. Didn't even kick ball here. Silver X. Play ball. Alright, the opponent's going first, but we have the Conundrum, we have a Storm's Wrath, like to see it, and we have a Bonecrusher Giant. So, let's try this. Let's try. What date is it even? 29th. Alrighty, so that means that there might be a lot of people trying to go try hard. He might be Dimir. Maybe he's also just a Dimir enthusiast. Trying to... Oh, he's just... As I said, just a freaking tryhard. Yes. Going, if he doesn't play black here or whatever, well, we have the Storm's Wrath. Oh, okay. Maybe I was wrong about this person. Maybe I was. Silver X? Maybe I was wrong. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. If there comes a blue here, we know exactly what we're up against. If here comes a blue, we know exactly. What? Okay. Alright. Drawing a lot of lands. Alright. But that is not even that bad. Because we need them lands. We need them lands. Alright. So 8 out of 13 cards lands. That is good. The Phoenix of Ash. Phoenix of Ash. Oh. Another freaking land. Alrighty. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? We still have the Bonecrusher Giant, and we will have a Storm's Wrath ready whenever we need it, and we have the Genesis Ultimatum whenever we need it. And with all these lands gone, there is a high possibility that we will get something other than a land when we play our Genesis Ultimatum. The Quake Bringer. Got to admit, didn't expect that. Did not expect that. But at least we can get rid of the Phoenix of Ash. And we can get rid of the Quake Bringer with the Storm's Wrath next turn. So, everything is freaking bueno. Alrighty. Storm's Wrath away. And foretell the Alrund's freaking Epiphany. Feels pretty sassy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So, it's the longest time that I've seen giants on the board. And I was really wondering what this person was foretelling. Well, here comes a giant. The Bonecrusher Giant. Bone crushing away. Another freaking land. Alrighty. Oh, freaking righty. You do you, game. You do you. Have to accept it. Nothing I can do about it. Just taking the hit here. Of a lot of lands. Boy, these are a lot of lands. Like 6 cards with Vorinclex. Alright, Silver Axe. Silver Axing. I think, oh boy, another Confounding Conundrum. But we will see what we can get here. We will see what we get here. This was one of the worst possible draws, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Well, the Storm's Wrath is alright here. It's alright. It's alright. So, we just have to hope that Silver Axe doesn't have an Embercleave. If they do have an Embercleave, I would be very freaking sad. Very sad. But it could also be that Silver Axe just bringing back the Phoenix has enough cards in there. Oh, they don't. They don't. Would have to get rid. Well, now they do. Now they do. Alright, so do we have enough mana for the good stuff? I don't think so. Oh, the Goldspan Dragon come to be very annoying. Alright, but this is not enough mana for an Embercleave, so I can just, you know, Storm's Wrath away. I feel bad for Storm's Wrathing away here with the Goldspan Dragon, but hey, got to do it. Got to freaking do it. There's also Vorinclex. So it is time for a miraculous freaking comeback. Yes, 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 yes. So, Storm's Wrathing away. And we're drawing another card with the Conundrum. Would have liked to put this one on the field as well. Now we have our own Goldspan Dragon. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, that is good. That means that we can Goldspan Dragon away. And then just Alrund's Epiphany. Then just Genesis Ultimatum. Feels good. Maybe we even draw something sporty. Maybe we do. Alrighty. But the Quakebringer is still in the graveyard, which I really don't like. But hey, nothing I can do about it. There's just nothing I can do about it. Alright, can we Goldspan Dragon and... let me count. We have 11 mana. Yeah, it is more than enough. Just more than freaking enough. Oh boy, I love going Goldspan Dragon into Alrund's Epiphany. It is just the best. Just the freaking best. We could also do some other stuff, but I think playing here the Alrund's Epiphany is just smarter. Is just a little bit smarter. Alrighty. And then we're also playing the Wolfwillow Haven. Because that just transforms our mana from now into a mana for later. The mana from now is the mana for later. Alrighty. So, let me see what we can do here. We drew another land. Yeah, not too happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and we can even put down the Vorinclex if we want to. So I really hope that we can find the arena here. Oh, we could find the arena. Oh, this is so great. This is so freaking great. Put down the arena. Oh, I should have done it a little bit differently, but I don't think it matters anymore. Because we will win with sports. Oh, come on. We were just winning with sports. And now we're winning with nothing but conceits. Oh, this is so... sports. Sports. Oh, no matter how this turns out today, I'm super happy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have talked too soon. After the last game, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Alright, I accept this card as we have all the cultivates in the world. So we will find something. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, really don't like the looks of that. That is the kind of deck that we're very, very bad equipped against. Especially if they have 2 freaking selfless saviors. Holy bejesus. Holy bejesus. Alright, are we ramping good? Does it even really matter if we're ramping here or not? I think we're not ramping here. I think I want to keep up my Bonecrusher Giant. If I can get rid of one of those selfless saviors, be it like that. 2 freaking selfless saviors immediately, like not even going to chill. Not even going to wait, no chill, no way, just getting in there with the 2 selfless saviors. Alright, but we still have a Bonecrusher to put on the field, so unless they don't have a freaking Skyclave apparition, everything is still a-okay. And they are stuck on lands. They are stuck on lands. I freaking love it. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Another yes, okay. Get in there. Get in there. I don't mind at all. It's not like I have feelings or anything. Alrighty. So, we're getting all the ramp. All the freaking ramp. And I think we're just ramping even more. Just ramping even more. Alright, so what do we need? We have all the colors already, so let's get some blue. And yeah, then we have more than enough green. And if they're attacking in with whatever, we will have our way. And they just surrender. What is going on today? Is this Surrender Friday? Oh, it's Saturday even. Surrender Saturday. I mean, I accept it. Ranking real good with sports. Sport is good for you. Alright, I had some trouble with the camera here, but I'm recording now. The opponent's going first. Yeah, this is a questionable hand. I mean, we have 2 Strixhaven Stadiums. What else do we want? And I think that we don't need all the ramp. But we're up against the Rogues deck. Oh, we're up against the Cycling deck. Oh, we're so dead if we don't find anything. And yeah, come on, what's up with here? What's going on? So yeah, after three surrenders, I think that was it. That was it. If we don't find a Bonecrusher Giant here, we're pretty screwed. Well, we might still have a small chance, not gonna lie. We have the Genesis Ultimatum here, but we're 2 blue lands away from playing it. 2 blue lands. Alright, and we're taking a lot of damage every single turn. And they found another land, so that's it. That is it. The game is over. Cycling deck, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ham. Alrighty. Well, I mean, it is something. It is something. But we're still missing 2 blue lands. Or a Goldspan Dragon. If we can find a Goldspan Dragon, I'm also very happy. Very freaking happy. Because sooner or later we will find something. We will be able to play something. But right now this is like a very bad hand. And the first hand wasn't that much better. So hey, what are these lands? They're pretty. They're no Bob Ross lands, but they're pretty. Alright, Flourishing Fox flourishing away. Yeah, we're so dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. If you get the reference, let me know. Let me freaking know. So if we don't find a Goldspan Dragon here, even if we do, we we're super dead because we can't even attack in this turn. So we really need something good. We really need something good. Is this good enough? It kind of is. Because he can't get any counters anymore. And we survive for one more turn. So, hey, what even gives? Oh, well, we don't survive for nothing. All it takes was us not finding a blue source. Oh, blue source, where have you gone? Where have you gone? Yeah, the game started bad already because I had to restart for the camera. Rodrigo Monte, another companion. So, who are we up against? A Yorion. We're going first. The Conundrum in our starting hand is pretty good, but I wish that we had a blue source to play it here. But yeah, the moment that we can play the Cultivate, I really hope we find a blue source. If we can find a blue source, I'm pretty happy. Also, this is the final boss. This is the final freaking boss. The Rodrigo Monte Yorion 80 cards Emergent Ultimatum deck. The original. You haven't heard of it? Rodrigo Monte original? It's written in the book. Alright. Hello, Rodrigo Monte. And a good game to you. Alrighty, so, give me a... Okay, no blue source was to be found here. But at least we can foretell this already. So this is just a regular old black source. Maybe I was wrong, but I don't think that I was. Alrighty. So now we're getting ourselves 2 blue sources. 1 and 2. 1 on the field. There you go. Next turn we have a Goldspan Dragon. You know how I feel about that. Very good. I feel very, very good about that. Very good. Oh, Goldspan Dragon. He needs to discard something. Okay. Love to see it. Alrighty. So. Are we going anti-ramp or are we going all in here? Let me think. I think we're going all in, and then still anti-ramp. Still freaking anti-ramp. Yes. So, if they put down a Binding of the Old Gods here, we found another land. That is okay. That means that we can play the Alrund's Epiphany next turn. Which is pretty good, because that means that we have another Goldspan Dragon ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock. Are you ready to rock and roll? Oh. Alrighty, so not destroying the Conundrum is pretty good for us. Oh boy, the game really wants me to have all the Goldspan Dragons that I can have. Every single Goldspan Dragon is ready to rock and roll. Alrighty. Looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. So, they will have to return a land to their hand if they play another one here. If they play another one, they won't have a 5th land, which is pretty a-okay to me. Unless, of course, they are... Yeah, there you go. There you freaking go. Alrighty. Conundrum activated. Conundrum freaking activated. Yep, now they don't have the Yorion Manus. Now they don't have it. Oh, should have played it differently. Should have played it differently, but who am I to judge? If they don't have anything here, we just win with the Goldspan Dragon. Feels pretty good, not gonna lie. So we're trying to put down another Goldspan Dragon here. Just doing our best. I mean, this is exactly lethal. They don't have anything. That is pretty good for us. Pretty freaking good for us. Oh, the Conundrum got him. Did the Conundrum... Yes! The Conundrum got him! Oh! Oh! They got by the Conundrum. Take that final boss, Yorion. We were ramping even better. And we could have ramped even better. So, Alright, these games were way too quick. Way too quick. So we have time for one last game. The opponent's going first. If we're up against a creature-based deck, we have a very good hand here, because we can ramp into the Storm's Wrath like there is no tomorrow, but we aren't. We just aren't. So what's up with the UI? It's kind of janky nowadays. Just kind of freaking janky. So, foretelling his own spell here. Yes, I thought as much. But yeah, we can ramp into the Alrund's Epiphany pretty quick. I think this will be a counter spell. So if they counter our Strixhaven Stadium here, that is kind of okay with me. Kinda. But they don't. Alrighty. So next turn we have another one. And then we can foretell 2 Alrund's Epiphanies, which is pretty good. The Galazet Prismari. Yeah, we can wipe that pretty good. Pretty efficiently. And we're putting a counter onto the stadium. Why the heck not? Alright, so if we put this down, we don't have enough for the Storm's Wrath. But I really want to get rid of that Galazet Prismari. Am I counting wrong? 1, 2, 3. Then we have 3 again. Nah, I'm not counting wrong. I'm counting pretty right. Alright. So they will have to do something sooner or later. And that will be our go-to moment. Our golden freaking moment to do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're still 2 away for the Genesis Ultimatum. Just getting in there with the Faceless Haven. Alrighty, alrighty. I accept that. Get in there with the Faceless Haven. Get the point for a Faceless Haven door. Alrighty. So, this deck with all the counter spells and everything is pretty well equipped against our deck. Not doing anything, just taking the points, chilling. Look at it. You get the points. You get the points. Alright. So we played a land, didn't we? Yes, we did. But if we do it like this, it is still pretty a-okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're foretelling all of our epiphanies. All of them. Just foretelling them all. Sooner or later, they will use their mana. And that would be the point of we bam! Just get in there. The Bonecrusher. Freaking Bonecrusher Giant. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Galazet Prismari. Cool. And another land. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have counter spells. So many counter spells. So we're getting ourselves another blue and another red. Does not really matter to us. But we're just ramping so hard. So freaking hard. Yes, we are. Another blue and another red. Because we have all the triumphs already. So, the chance that we find something good are pretty high, not gonna lie. So, we are on 11 mana. That is just 1 mana too little for 2 Alrund's Epiphanies in 1 turn. So, getting in for 7 here. That is brutal. Brutal, I tell you. So, we're just missing 1 single mana for 2 Alrund's Epiphanies in 1 single turn. But we will see what the opponent does here. Okay, so they still have a counter spell in freaking hand. Which I really don't like. So, if I do this and they don't counter it, we're okay. But we're still... Oh my lord. Did not counter it. Did not freaking counter it. So do they even have a counter spell? Do they even freaking have it? Maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't. What? I am so flabbergasted. If they have a Goldspan Dragon, we're dead though anyways. If they do have a Goldspan Dragon, we're dead though anyways. Please don't have a Goldspan Dragon. Oh, they're all on Alrund's Epiphany. Alright. So. They have a Goldspan Dragon, we're still dead. Or a Bonecrusher Giant. We're still... Oh, they have 2 Faceless Havens now. They found a second Faceless Haven, but they can't play it. Oh, they can't play it. Oh, they can't freaking play it. Alright. So we have a little chance here. Please don't have a Goldspan Dragon or a Bonecrusher. Don't have a Bonecrusher in hand. Please don't you have it. Don't you have the Bonecrusher in hand or something that deals one single damage to my face. Please, please, please don't. It's a magma opus. It's a freaking magma opus. Good game. Good game. Should have gone for the Alrunds here, but I really thought that they had a counterspell. Got to admit, nothing I could have done. Nothing. Oh boy. We didn't kill one single person with sports, but we were so close. If that one person wouldn't have given up, we would have killed him with sports. Just the way God intended it. Killing people with sports. So this deck is very freaking fun. The Confounding Conundrum did exactly what I predicted. It will be countering those Yorion decks. It didn't counter, well, it was like 50%. I predicted the Cultivate, but it was still a binding of the old gods. So, pretty freaking sweet. So, this is so freaking nice. Would I change anything? For now, I would not. Playing this in Mythic, getting 4 out of 6 games was pretty sweet. And then in one game we had no freaking chance. No freaking chance. The only thing that would have given us a chance would have been drawing a Bonecrusher Giant, and we didn't. We just didn't. And even the Vorinclex that we had in our hand, he could just kill it immediately. So there was nothing to be done. We were just freaking gonzo before the game even started. Feels bad. Those cycling decks, still pretty good. So if you want to make this maybe a tad more competitive, cut the Strixhaven Stadiums, put in, I don't know, some counterspells, and you're good. Just put in some counterspells and you are freaking bueno. So, thank you all so very freaking much. If you made it this far, you obviously enjoy what you've seen. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and we reach the next huge freaking big milestone of 3,000. I think we can do it until the end of June. I'm pretty optimistic. Why? Because I'm just an optimistic guy. Even if there's lethal on board, I still think I can win. So, that's just who I am. And yeah, share this video with your friends. Join the Discord, become part of the Malone family. We would all appreciate it so freaking much. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.